We're going to trim the holly bushes to the point below the window ledge?
Right.
Okay.
Now the front porch, next here, and of course they didn't do anything but leaves falling here for 3 years.
Wow.
All this stuff has got to go. Hopefully my terracotta is not completely ruined underneath here. But I paid a stonemason to come in and fix this.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can remove these leaves, get all this stuff off, and there won't be any damage, and maybe you can polyurethane over top of it.
Of course. Okay.
And just seal it.
Sure.
I think, you know, the outside the windows, everything looks like it's in good condition, except for this needs to be washed.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's good. I think the driveway is in good condition.
Okay.
So, you know, just obvious clean up here and get rid of the stuff that's laying around.
Sure.
Keep my brakes high, although I'll tell you about that later. The milk box definitely stays.
Stays?
It's been there since 1970.
Okay. Keep the mailbox.
Keep the mailbox. All right, so we've gone over all of this.
Okay.
All of this stuff needs to go.
Sure.
Whatever it is. I'll get rid of that thing too.
Okay. Yeah. That was a place they used to tie up horses, is what it looks like. It's
No, it was a swing on it. It was
a swing? Okay.
Yeah, it was a
oh.
swing. So, that's the outside. So, in here, you know, they left stuff sitting in the corner. There's some kind of stain over here. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But this obviously is done, and they just said, well, we'll let them take care of it. That's got to go. Everything on the porch, guys.
Everything here.
These two pieces,
yeah,
I'm going to keep
okay.
And put back in the kitchen.
Okay.
For additional storage.
Okay.
And you know, like I said, I'm gonna ask the insurance adjuster, you know, if they'll do anything.
Sure.
With this porch.
Yeah. What
do you think they'll say?
I don't know. Contributory negligence.
Oh yeah, is that the term you use?
Well, I mean, you know, that's probably what I would angle for.
All right. Any helpful ideas you got? Please feel free to tell me.
Well, it would have been fine if they would not have done this thing.
Right.
Is what my premise would be, and they contributed to the destruction of that system. So I would think, obviously, all the cardboard should find a new home.
Oh yeah, and this was brand new carpet before they moved in.
Pretty rubber. Can we clean it?
I hope so. I hope you'll be able to clean it and.
You know, VCR, DVD, whatever this might be.
That's like a dish.
Okay.
They did satellite dish, and they left all the receivers in here.
Okay.
So I guess that they've gone somewhere where they think they can't be found. Looks like the front door is okay.
Good. I just so you want the electronics? Is that garbage?
It is.
Okay.
It's not mine.
Okay.
No, the
fire poker
set is not garbage.
That would obviously stay. Yeah.
That
Fireplace
came with
set
the house.
will stay. Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, this was the house I grew up as a child.
Sure. Sure.
And I'm almost 60 years old.
Yeah.
And there was a few things that I left like this in here.
Okay. Okay.
Then the other thing, part of the rental agreement required them to keep a landline because part of the rent included fire and theft, you know, with ADT. Yeah. And apparently there hasn't been a phone in this house for 2 years. Yeah. And I didn't know it.
Of course.
And so I'm wondering what I should do. Should I just call ADT and tell them that, you know, I've got a tenant that disconnected. You know, they took the battery out because it was probably beeping or something like that. Yeah. So I guess I should just call them and have them take care of that. Because it's under contract.
If you want to provide security.
Well, I do.
Okay.
I mean, I've been doing it. You know, $28.99 a month has been part of the rent.
Yeah, but you don't, as a landlord, you don't have to provide that.
I don't have to.
Yeah.
But so you're saying maybe I should
Well, I don't know.
rethink that?
I'm just thinking out loud, but that is a choice that you have, is you A, provide security, or you B, don't. It might be the selling point that gets you a good purchase point on your rental.
No security or security?
That's up to you.
Yeah. I thought that was a good selling point.
You shouldn't have a problem renting. What do you rent this for, by the way?
It's $1,195 a month. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, about 2,200 square feet. Yard work is included.
4 bedrooms?
Yeah, they don't have to do any mowing because I have a yard crew that comes in here, does the yard every week in the summer, gets the leaves up.
You won't have a problem renting this house.
Yeah.
I mean, I would try it without the ADT and see if you can't keep that $30 in your pocket.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's just a suggestion. If you find a problem getting the rental, then
so you'll throw in the
sure.
insurance. All right, that's a good idea.
I mean, you know.
So they, here's a phone jack over here that they dismantled or did something to. I don't know if that's just a simple snap thing back on there or not. These floors were all refinished before they moved in.
Yeah. Well, they're still pretty.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it'll take a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't think we're looking at a sanding job here, but you know, who is that? Are you expecting somebody else?
No, sir. That has nothing to do with me.
I hope it's not them.
It's in a red truck.
Because I told them not to show their sorry asses back here again.
Okay, well, I see a man and a child.
Let me just go see what it is. I don't think that's them.
Okay. He might be here to get stuff. I'll let you. Woo. We've got a rental house, and it's ouch. That's a family, and she's walking like she has a purpose. Anyhow, not really sure what to do with these hardwood floors. They don't look that bad. Maybe just clean them. We got a door off the track here. I'm sure he's going to ask us to get these back on. And I'm not sure if we should let those electronics stay or go. But what is that oil soap? Maybe that would be the ticket. Floor. Oh my God, new tile. Wow. Yeah, let's wrap this in a new tile job. By and large, it's not bad. We have a light here. Uh-oh. Where do these stairs go? They go up. I've seen Ghostbusters too many times. Oh my God, look. It's a 1950 can opener. Back when cans were a new thing. Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, that's some of her friends.
Okay.
Coming to get that TV and some of the stuff out of the garage. So it's a few less things to get rid of.
Good. That helps.
So in here, I'm assuming this floor can be cleaned.
We can work on that assumption until proven otherwise.
Okay.
And sure, let's see if we can. And
then on my list, I've got reglazing this sink rather than replacing it, because I think that taking this sink out and putting a new one in, you can tell me what the cost differential is.
I'm not sure what a glaze runs. We don't do that.
Right.
And I've heard horror stories or love affairs.
Right. So I mean, I would like to get a stainless steel sink and put in here and just get rid of this whole thing, but I don't want to replace the Formica right now. and I'm not sure if you'll be able to do that.
I don't know if it has enough lift. You're absolutely right, because what we would do is a drop in, and essentially it would have a little bit of flange over the top of it,
just like this,
and the screws in the bottom. Yeah.
Right. So you can take a look at that and figure out. Let me know. But of course, you know, the refrigerator's still got food in it. And
yeah. Well, you know, and on top of that, you know, we've got this is a nice sink for a lot of reasons. They don't make them like this anymore. Category.
Right.
And I like your idea
of reglazing it.
How about reglazing it after the next tenant?
Oh, you think it can be cleaned up appropriately to rent?
It can be. Well, that's a ledge. Right there.
Yeah, that's where it was reglazed, I guess.
Yeah, that's not a good glaze, because it shouldn't do that kind of stuff.
Right.
Let me see. As a personal note, let me see what kind of information I can get to help us make that get a good answer.
All right.
Because I'm going to vote to keep the sink, because they don't make them like this anymore.
All right. If you can save it, but if it costs me a lot of money to restore it, I won't do that, because this is a rental.
And the problem with this is that
it's going to get worse.
I think for $75, I can get you a
stainless
steel assembly
and
with
a new faucet.
Tailpiece. Faucet runs a Delta 68, and plumbing.
Right.
And you know, put in new supply lines and replumb everything wastewater wise. And you see what you got down here. Okay, yeah.
Have you got a flashlight?
I'm good. I can see. Well, the thing I like to look at is to make sure that it appears that you don't have a Quest type plumbing line, which is under class action failure. And you know, that's an easy answer for me to suggest getting stainless steel. But there are a lot of other things that work fine.
All right. And then wherever you find a thing that won't close here, if there's something you do will put that back in.
Yeah,
most of them do close. Now the dishwasher, I'm not sure if the dishwasher works.
Wow, that's an old one, and I'd leave it alone if it does.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean.
Yeah, that's all it's got to do is spin and turn and clean.
So, but you'll test that and see if it works.
We'll put a dish in it and let's see what it does.
This was a brand new microwave assembly. I don't know what happened here, except for they burned up something here and it did this.
It's excessive heat from the stove caused a perimeter failure, would be my estimate on that surface.
Right.
And I love Whirlpool Gold products, and this is a really nice one. But here again, we'll put some water in it. If it makes it boil, we're good. It just doesn't quite look as nice as we'd like it to.
And there's all you can do here. And I mean, the top of it here, the fan is filthy.
You don't want to buy another door.
Yeah. You might as well buy a new one. Yeah. Because I think I paid $199 for this.
$150 for agreed.
Yeah.
And you start parting it out, it's going to go crazy expensive. Buttons work, it's good for a rental, yeah. And that's better than you'll find in any rental in Durham.
Right. And the stove, I'm not sure if this stove top can be cleaned.
They got special cleaners for this type surface. I don't know. You want aggressive without scratching.
Right.
Is the goal here, and you know, we'll certainly apply that, and let's see if we can make it prettier.
They didn't do much cooking because the oven's not that dirty. And the refrigerator, I'm soon working. It looks like the ice maker's working. There's ice in there.
Radishes and all kinds of stuff. Look at that.
Yeah, this was wow. This was also brand new refrigerator when they moved in.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right, for the kitchen is, you know,
I've seen worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they could have really messed this up.
No.
And these valances actually go on the top up there. So.
Okay. And we can put them back.
All right. And then this is the utility room, and it looks like, I'm guessing this just came up off the top or something. She said the washing machine works fine.
I used to fix these at a friend's company a long time ago, and there's some catches in certain places.
Clips.
Yeah, and one of the hardest things is, you know, the Whirlpool and the Maytag and the Kenmore and the Bosch and Lord knows what and all else is getting in the cans.
Right.
And there are little tricks to every single one of them, like, you know, you can you know, slide a little thing up underneath here and go this way, and then that guy turns back and this rolls back.
So do you actually work on these jobs yourself?
I don't.
You hire it out.
Well, we don't do appliance repair.
Right.
But I have a working knowledge enough to tell you that if you look under here, you got 3 holes where something's supposed to be screwed in.
Right.
And it's not, and there's another one there which is an interface that has failed.
So is it like those plastic 2-sided screws that sort of pop together and hold it in place?
Probably.
Yeah.
And
so I need an appliance repair on this.
How old is this unit?
You know, it's probably
3, 5, 7, 9, 11. What do you?
I'm gonna guess it's probably 15 years old.
Oh my gosh, it's outlived its useful life twice, Tom.
Oh really?
Yeah. If it was my unit, probably what I would do is get some liquid nails and put in there and put a brick on it just to get it down.
Right.
And hope it stays a 15-year-old appliance.
Right.
You're already lucky.
Well, and I do have American Home Shield.